I want to talk about the workers that do steal from their bosses. The consequences of stealing from your master, taking what does not belong to you, is a very bad habit. You know that there is different methods of stealing in which people that is working are using to operate. There's a lot of ways. Let me start with, there are some people that do work in a company that are actually paying them. But once you send them to markets, like this thing now, I've observed it those days that I was working. When you send them to markets, after selling things to them, after selling the items, when you want to issue a receipt, they will tell you that, please, I want you to add my own to the company. Maybe they bought the thing at the rate of 10,000 naira, and the company may need this thing like 100 pieces. They will say, please, I want you to add like 2,000 naira for me. So when you calculate 2,000 naira times 100, it will even be bigger than the amount that are paying them in a month. But this particular amount, they already make it in one day. You understand? They have made it in one day, and they steal from the company, and company will not be aware of that. And at the end of the day, they will still pay them. That is stealing. Collecting what does not belong to you in different ways. But at times, when you tell them that, please, that you cannot be able to write this kind of thing, they will tell you, please, share the invoice and give me. I'm going to write it by myself. Or some of them, when you take the invoice and give them, they will go out there and look for somebody that will use another different handwriting to issue the receipt, and they will go and submit it to the company. Or at times, they will even go to cyber cafe, all these where they're doing printing, and make the receipt by themselves. That is very bad. That is stealing. Another method is that for those of sales girls, sales boys, at times their master will send them message, go and buy this thing for them, go and do this thing for them. When they get there, they will tell them that this thing is so amount. They will add something to that money, to that price that they told them. They will add something to it and go and tell their boss that this is the amount they sold this thing to me. Some of them, they will try to relate with the person that sold the thing to them, or whether the sales girl or whether the sales boy that is working with the person. So they will try to relate with them that, please, in case if my boss call you, tell my boss that this is the amount that you sold it for. That is stealing. Some of them, when you employ them, they will begin to steal your goods one after the other. In different occasions, they begin to steal your goods. They will collect today, they will go and hide. They will collect tomorrow to go and hide. They will do it until when it's up to how they want to sell it. They will sell it, or they will even connect with somebody. They will be giving them. They will connect with somebody. When they stole the thing, they will give the person will sell for them. That is stealing. These people don't care whether you are making profit or not. All they are there to do is just their own. That is stealing. So I am here to tell you, if you are working for somebody and you are doing this kind of thing, you have to stop it today, because there is actually consequence that you are going to face after that. Do you know that you that are doing this thing, you are going to actually start your own business tomorrow? Now, let me tell you the consequences and the effects. Number one is that you must lose your job, because they say that every day is for thief, but one day for the owner. You may be doing that thing for years. Your boss will not be aware of it. Nobody will be aware of it. But just one day, any day your boss get to know that this is what you are doing, what will happen? He will sack you. Your boss will sack you. The company you are working for, they will sack you. That time you will remain unemployed. Another consequences, another effect is this: damages your personal reputation. Do you know that when you are doing all those things, you are damaging your reputation? Because when your boss find out, your boss is not going to be the only person that will know about it. But I want to tell this our neighbor, I want to tell different people that this thing that be happening to me since all this while. I have found out the cause. It's actually this person that be doing me this in that time. You will circulate, you will spoil your reputation. It will lead you to financial losses and potential business closure. In the sense that when you are sacked, you have lost the means of getting money. You will no longer be getting money. They will no longer pay you every month, even at the moment. Even though that you would like to go and look for another job. Do you know how hard it is, even in this country now, for you to get a better job that is paying you well? Do you know how hard it is? You have lost your job, and even before you get the job, at least you must have stayed at home for some period of time. You can even stay 1 year, can even stay, and more money will not be entering your hand. That is another effect. And another consequence is this. Another effect. The person you are stealing for, the boss or the company you are stealing for, you don't know where they belong to, you don't know what they believe, you don't know the pronouncement, you don't know what the person might have said, what the person might have done before they establish that business. Like, you don't understand. You don't know what they have done. Like some of them that is not a godly one. You don't know where they have gone to and establish some bad foundation upon their business. You don't know if they say that anyone that will steal from me, anyone that will serve me and that will steal from me, I'll be benefiting from the person's destiny. Some of them that maybe that will establish that once you are stealing from them, they'll be collecting things from you. In other words, spiritually, they will be sucking your blood, they may be drenching your blood, they will be doing things that you will be ignorant of. There's one girl that is working somewhere, and their boss don't normally stay around. So one day, when the boss came, he found out that money had been missing. So do you know what the boss said? The boss told the girl that you should go and type your names, type your this, type your that. You bring it, that you're taking it to shrine. That you're going to take it to shrine. That you're going to do findings of whosoever they might have been involved, or whoever that be taking this money. And the girl was like crying and crying and crying. You know that in some places, when you are looking for a job, you are going to submit your CV, which contains all your details, all your biodata. Then you submit your passport. You submit so many things about you. You submit it, and when you submit it, you don't know maybe what will happen or what they will use those things to do. When you submit all those things, you already committed. You understand? So by the time you begin to do all those, you don't know what those things is going to serve as. That's why you need to be careful. Now, another effect is that all those things you'll be doing when you are serving somebody, when you are working in a place, do you know that someone will actually do it to you? Because that thing in which you don't want others to do to you, do not do it to others. And once you did it to others, bear in mind that someone is going to do it to you. That tomorrow you will start a business, and the person you employ will be stealing your money, will be collecting your things. There's no two ways about that. And the highest in faith is that you will die spiritually. You have demolished the grace of God in you. You have used your hand and contribute your downfall in your life. Because if there is a way, maybe God has already prepared for you that if your help or helper supposed to locate you in 1 month ahead, or 2 months or 1 year, you will make it to prolong. It will prolong because you have sinned. I want to ask you, how many of you that your boss can leave shop for maybe 1 week, 1 day, 1 month, and return back and appreciate it?